Hi guys, and welcome back to Mulroy Bay V2. I'm not sure where Charlie or Paul are. I've been down the village and I understand they're on their way, but I need to get this combine up into the other field. So I've got Fred. He's okay. He can do a job. He can drive. He can drive just about any machine going. Pull the combine down. Yeah, he can drive just about any machine going, but he's not very good with directions. Whereas Charlie and Paul, give them a point to go to and they'll certainly do it. That's it. Sorry about that. Yeah, give them a point and they'll go off, do it. Doesn't matter what they're driving, they'll do it. Whereas Fred, although he can drive just about any machine, let's just say he's best off following people. He's had a number of bumps and scrapes, and you're better off just saying, tell you what, why don't you follow me? So I'm going to drive the combine up to field 11. We're going to stick some beacons on, and Fred is going to follow me. Good old Fred. Can't see him in the mirrors, so I'm going to jump out of cab for a second. I'm trying to disable the shuttle. Thank you. And get this out and up to field 11. Good old Fred's coming up the rear, following in behind. Good lad. Anyway, while we're on, those mirrors are miles off. It's time for a little backstory about Grandad. Very proud Irish farmer. Leads a fairly solitary life. Probably doesn't like asking for help. If he can get the job done himself, he will. And a very proud man. Now, he only had the one child, that being Mum, and obviously being a female, he wasn't willing to hand over the reins of the farm. So this naturally upset Mum. Big argument every week around the dinner table. And Grandad, being Grandad, told Mum to go off, get married, and get him some grandchildren. Make sure they're boys. With the idea being that Mum was never going to take over the farm. He would keep going as long as he could, or as long as it took, to get some grandchildren. This undoubtedly upset Mum, and she told us the story, and hence we haven't seen Grandad for a long time. unfortunately Gran passed away, and this is when Grandad started to lose the plot. Not lose the plot, but let's just say he developed a big attitude. Obviously he lost his wife, his long-term soul partner, and let's just say he lost his temper on a regular basis. His health was deteriorating. There he is watching us. He's had both knee jobs done, and he's had a hip replacement, and he started to struggle, hence why the farm's in the state it is. We'll just leave this here, stick a handbrake on. Good old Fred in behind, good lad, and I'll see you in the pub later on. This will be tight. I wonder, shuttle control. Take that up into there and get it back down this way a touch. Yeah, his health was failing, and obviously no wife to help him out, so he called his grandchildren, i.e. me, Charlie and Paul, to see if we could come and help. I jumped at the chance to get onto this lovely farm. I had been a few times to see Gran, but Grandad was always out working the fields, so I didn't see much of him. And which way is this header? That way. Should be alright. But Paul and Charlie, a little bit skeptical. You know, why aren't people working for him? What's he done to upset them? I'm going to damage the crop a little bit here. Nothing can be done about that. Grandad's not watching, so we should be alright. So yeah, they've put it off and put it off, but I've finally persuaded them to come up and give me a hand. Change that. Disconnect it. And I think they're down in the village, like I say. Fred's gone off to look for them. And hopefully we'll get a bit of help. Grandad's just beyond help. I wonder, do I still have the mirror thing in? Probably not. Change mirrors, 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 mirrors. No. Used to have a mod that I could alter the mirrors. Haven't got it. Never mind. Yep, Grandad's beyond help. There's no way he's getting back in the farm. But it's up to us, like I say, to rescue this farm. Get it back and get some arable fields planted. And get this dairy herd back up to what it used to be. Grandad was renowned for his livestock, and that's what we're going to get the farm back to. There will be a huge silage harvest coming up. Just nudge it a bit further. Got it. Excellent. Handbrake on. So, all I can do is continue working away here. Whoa, 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 don't go in the hedge. Until the two brothers turn up and help us out. Unfold the harvester. I don't think we'll need straw in this field. I think I've got enough down the road. Turn it on. And knock the handbrake off might help. Let's try and catch this around here. Around by that. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Get the hurleyman out of there. Should be doing this in cab. There we go. Excellent. Park it in the empty silage pit that we're going to have to get filled up at some point. Turn the beacons off. Handbrake on. Yep, so all I'm going to do here is take the combine round to the next field. Next gateway, sorry. And I'm going to leave it there till Charlie turns up. And Charlie can get on and finish this field off for us. Hopefully Paul will turn up and we can get him on. Forgot the tractor Fent, and he can be on collecting from the harvester. But we will get there. We'll get the fields ploughed. And we'll get some more crops into the land. There we go. This is that next gateway I was telling you about. I think what we'll do is we'll turn the harvester off. But we'll lower the header, pop the handbrake on and shut it down. It's all locked up. Good, we've got the chopper on. And we can run down the track here. Grandad has wished that one day when we come to thin this wood out, a little bit of forestry, that we get him a little orchard going. Nice bright sunshine coming down, so this might just be the place. And I have got a surprise for him once we start making some money. This patch of land here, hello Grandad, I'm going to buy him a greenhouse and we're going to give him something to do. Hopefully those two will turn up and give us a bit of a hand. Because in the meantime, the combine stood still. another little dirt road down here. Excellent. Hadn't noticed this one. So, what are we doing today? Baling. You can see I've already started with the awesome case and New Holland baler. I haven't lost any into the ocean yet, or the Irish Sea. And I'm not planning on losing any more, or losing any, should I say. So let's crack on. Now, although Paul's a very good worker, it has been noticed that when he makes a turn at the end of a field, he tends to take rather high line, or a wide line. I left that in a grand place, mine, didn't I? So when it comes to cultivating and drilling this field, I don't want Paul taking a big turn. He's going to get wet. So it looks like this field will be my field, and I'll be doing this one alone. Cultivating, drilling, fertilizing. Let's call this the Shawnee B field. Now up at the pig and beef area, as you've already seen, we've got a huge roper harvester. Grandad certainly did know what he was doing when he bought all this machinery. He used to grow sugar beets up on one of those fields. Everything's all grass now, obviously. And ideally, as we have the harvester, I'd like to... That field is not going to roll away, is it? No. As we have the harvester, I'd like to clear one of those grass fields and get some sugar beets in the ground. And provide our young calves and young pigs with some earth roots. The sooner we quicken the fattening process up, the sooner we can make some more money and build this farm up. Around this one. I think we'll just head up the headland and see how we end up. Not much of a headland because I've already done it. This is the spare line. Spin it around again. Might as well catch these two shorter rows before we get back onto the long ones. But as soon as Charlie and Paul turn up, we really will crack on with the farm. I can pretty much delegate to those two what jobs they need to be doing while I bash on around the rest of the farm. We will be selling, I think it's wheat up the road there, is it? It's not barley. Whatever that other crop is, we will be selling that. Did I leave a lump down here? Couple. Because I think we're going to need another silage trailer. And if I get Charlie to drive the forage harvester, both me and Paul can be driving a tractor leading the silage down into the pits. Good old fashioned Irish silage. Oh, it's a bit of a drop that. And I don't want my good case or baler diving down there. I'm not too worried if the straw bales end up down there. But I really don't want the machinery down there. Now I think I'll turn that off there, and we'll just drop the baler. I'm going to nip up to the farm. I'm going to nip up to the farm and see how Grandad is. I'm going to pick the trailer up, bale trailer, and I'll see about getting down here and loading those bales up. Awesome tractor this by Timber 131. Loads of power, great details, just an awesome mod. Still no sign of those lazy so-and-sos, my brothers. I bet they've found the way to the pub. I don't even know if there's a pub on this map, but I bet those two found it. So there's our Flygo bale trailer, and in the workshop here, typical, I've parked the drill in the way. Let's just move the drill a bit. This is the Vaderstad, however you would like to pronounce it. I've never actually used it. I've had it for an awful long time. If we just jump out and have a look at it. The Rapid 300C. No. It's around here somewhere. There. Just a standard fruits. 3,100 litres. Working width of 3 meters. It is a direct seeder. You don't have to work the land, but like I say, we're going to play it properly. And we not only will be cultivating we'll be turning the grass texture in with a plough. So we'll just grab the front loader here. Oh, yeah. And I want the flag up. Excellent. And I'm just going to call in and we'll have a cup of tea with Grandad and a little bit of a chat. Excellent. And I'm going to thank you for watching, guys. The cockerel says thank you also. I've been Shawnee B, and this is Mulroy Bay, and I'll see you next time. As ever, guys, thanks as always. Consider leaving a like and be kind with your comments. Bye for now.